How's it going, guys? It's Nathan from Nathan's MRE, and today we are doing a Eversafe meal. This is a civilian MRE, and this is menu number 6, cheese tortellini and tomato sauce. So as of right now, these Eversafe meals have been pretty good. Let's go ahead and get her cut open. The trusty razor knife here. Take a look what we got inside. Get her bag over here discarded. Alright, looks like first we have a chocolate chip toaster pastry, which is a chocolate chip Pop-Tart essentially. And we have... I don't know what that is actually. Didn't say what it is. I've never seen this before. It says WC082511. That'll be interesting. Got some Reese's Pieces. Have our silverware, salt and pepper in a napkin. We have our tropical fruit punch with no fruit juice. We have our ration heater, just right here. And these ration heaters do pretty good. Not as good as some of the other countries. It does get your food hot. It does not get it boiling hot. And here's your cheese tortellini. It feels very solid. Feels like there's a lot of tortellini in it. Let's go ahead and get this stuff out of the way here. Let's get our tray over here and see what we got. Especially curious for the mystery package. So let's go ahead and start off. Get a glass. Start off with our beverage base. Tropical fruit punch. This is added to half a canteen, 12 ounces of water. That glass is not particularly 12 ounces, but maybe it's close enough. Let's go ahead and slice her open. I'll go ahead and dump her out. Try not to dump all over the place. It's pretty good. It's more like a Hawaiian punch type situation. Maybe even a Gatorade of that sort. And then go and do our Reese's Pieces. Easier just to cut it open. Cut it open and dump her out. We have our toaster pastry. Let's go ahead and dissect it. We could rip the pouch open, but it's probably going to destroy the toaster pastry. So let's try to get it out all in one piece. Do we succeed? Pretty much. Almost perfect. Alright. And let's see what's in her mystery pack. I just ultimately have no freaking idea what this is, short of maybe something to go with the cheese tortellini. Let's try to make sure it's all down in the pack. Let's just go ahead and give her a little slice and dice here. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's actually some tortilla shells. So I think what we're going to do here, we should have put those, if we would have known this, we would have put those in with the heater, in the ration heater. I don't want to put in the ration heater not being sealed up. So that might be a 30 seconds in the microwave type situation or less. Keep looking back at the camera, make sure it's still going since it stopped before. I'm a little bit paranoid of it. And these flameless ration heaters, you just rip the top of it off like so. You open it up like that. You've seen the ones in the last video, but I'll go and show you again. It looks like this. These are actually pretty small. It says don't eat it. Obviously, if you're eating this, you probably have bigger issues. We're going to go ahead and put that in here. So you slide it down side by side. You're going to make sure the ration heater is all the way down at the bottom like so. And it has gritty stuff in there, is why I didn't want to put those in there with the package already opened. And it has a line on the bottom. We're going to fill it up too with just plain water. This was not in a box. So we're just going to put our water in it. A little bit more. Alright. A little bit over full, not bad. We're going to go ahead and fold it down. And we're just going to stick it over here. You can't see that, but we're just going to do a little bit of this action here. Stick it back here against this coffee cup. And we're going to let it do its thing. Set another coffee cup against it so it'll slide up from underneath of it. We're going to go ahead and put our water in our drink and our fruit punch. We'll go ahead and mix her up. Something like that. I think let's go ahead and use our knife to stir that bad boy up. Nice little bent. It's alright though. Doesn't matter. And these drinks, they use real sugar, and they're kind of hard to mix up. This is using lukewarm water. I've used warm or cold water before, and it was really difficult. So we'll get her started. Like to do with these, I'll mix it up a little bit, like that, and we'll just kind of let her sit. Make sure our ration heater. I didn't tilt this to the side very much. Let me tilt it down so the water get all to the heater, and then we'll lay it back down like that. Alright, so our Flameless ration heater is almost done. Super, super, super hot. We have our tortillas on standby. And I want to ask you guys too, on the giveaways, I'm thinking about doing another one Tuesday. I have to run, man, it looks nasty. I have to run to Arkansas tomorrow to pick up a car for the other channel. And Tuesday when I get back, I think about doing another giveaway. You guys let me know what you think about that. I have pretty easy access to these meals. It gives a little bit back to you guys who are watching the videos. I think about doing this on a regular basis. Give me some feedback on that situation. Let me know what you think. Okay, so we got our tortilla. I did about a little less than 20 seconds. It's only one. It's like maybe a whole grain type situation, or even a vegetable base. Smells kind of like paint thinner. Let's set that off to the side. Our main entree is done. It's definitely hot. I can assure you that. And let's go ahead and pull it out of the bag. It's weird because these heaters don't really steam, but they get super freaking hot. And it's still super hot. Let's set that out of the way so it don't melt my table through the tablecloth. And it's pretty hot, super hot to the touch. And we're going to go ahead and flip it up like this. We're going to squeeze it down. So when we cut it open, it's not all squeezing out all over the place. Go ahead and slice it open. Just packed full, for sure. That smells really good, actually. It just smells basically like a Chef Boyardee type deal. Let me set that there. Let me grab a fork or a spoon. All this silverware is all bent. I guess it got bent in the package, as you can see. It's alright, doesn't affect the way it works. Go ahead and scoop her out in the bowl here. A little bit of gravy in the bottom here, you might want to say. That's pretty much it. I'll set that off to the side, get me all covered in that mess. Okay, so let's give it a go. First, before we start off, look at the drink. Look at the, I don't know if I can even make it where you can see it. look at the oiliness dye floating on top of that. Now, I did mix it a little stronger than what it should have been, but man, that looks rough. I'm not a big fan of drinking a lot of red dye, especially number 40, which that's what this is. It has a tendency to cause cancer and all kinds of nasty stuff. I just take the smallest sip. It smells good. It smells like fruit punch. It smells really... It smells like a cough drop, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's not bad. If you like Hawaiian Punch, you'll like that. A little bit heavier than that, you might say. More of a in-between a Hawaiian Punch and a Gatorade. If they made Fruit Punch Gatorade, I don't know if they do or not. That being said, let's go ahead and start tasting this stuff. I'll do the Reese's last, actually. I'm going to rip off a piece of this tortilla, maybe. Rip me off a triangle. It feels kind of rather tough. And to start off with, we're just going to go ahead and take a taste of this. Take a smell first. Smells good. Tastes good. No weird aftertaste, nothing like that. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of this action, maybe. There's not a lot in here. I guess there kind of is, but definitely could be more. Make us a little sandwich out of it. Pretty good. The bread's a little, or the tortilla's a little tough, but it's not bad. Really not bad. In my opinion of it is, I have some of this left over, this old Tabasco sauce. That would go great on that. You know, most of these Eversafe meals, they have a little bit of, I don't know, like artificial taste to them. Like if you would get a Hormel meal off the shelf at Walmart that's not refrigerated. It tastes kind of like that. But overall, they're not bad. This is probably the best one so far. Go ahead and take a... Snap this Pop-Tart in half. It's kind of a thinner Pop-Tart. I said these in the last few videos. It came with the same dessert. Give it a try. Kind of dry, but not bad, really. I'm going to take a look. What was that? Almost like grease on it. Or wax, maybe? I don't know. Weird. Not bad. There's another piece of that. I'll get her up here and show you guys. We just have a little piece of... I don't know what the hell that is. You touch it and it turns to grease. What's something to do with the candy shell or what that is. Only just a few of them have it on there. I haven't eaten a lot of Reese's in my life. Maybe that's normal. I don't know. That's it, though. Not really a real big meal. But we'll go ahead and do you a close-up anyway. And not a big meal, but a pretty good one overall. You know, I'm sure if you're out camping and your wife and kids actually probably would eat this. This tortilla is a little funky, but it's not that bad, really. You can see how thin these Pop-Tarts, I don't know where the company bought those at. And then our Reese's, and then you can see the film on top of this drink, man. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that. You see some of the drinks in other countries, the military meals, and they have it'll be like a lemon drink, right? But it won't be bright yellow. It'll just be slightly yellow. You know, it's not full of artificial colors and stuff like that. You know, which may not be so good for you. You see a ration heater. A ration heater is still molten hot, and almost all the water is gone out of the bottom of it. You can see a little bit of liquid level right there. And things on this, it worked pretty good. It's like the last ones, it didn't work as good. I don't know if I was putting it in the box. This one didn't have a box, you know, that had the bag in it. For the main entree, it just had the entree slipped in the bag. maybe the box is a no-no on it. Maybe that hurts it heating up. I don't really know, but it works better without it. It seems like we're going to try it without it from here on out. That's all, guys. Today's video is pretty good. I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. And also, don't forget to check back for our next contest. I'll do the same thing. You just leave a comment. I'll use a YouTube comment randomizer to shuffle the comments and automatically picks one. That worked out pretty good. That way it's fair to everybody. And that's it, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow.